1's the count.
Now back, the center fielder, George.
0-1. Yep, that ball went out. I got to count 1 and 2.
Leading up for Washington, the pitcher. He's there. Strasburg. The batter, number 7, shortstop, Trey Turner.
No balls, 2 strikes. The count is 1 and 2.
The right fielder, number 2, Adam Eaton.
On the tag, you're out.
Leading off for the Astros, the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Now batting, right fielder, Michael Brantley.
0-1's the count. No ball, 2 strikes.
The third baseman, number 2, Alex
Nope,
Bregman.
that's the ball. Ball 1, no strikes. Nope, he's safe. Oh, he's safe. Oh, he's safe. Yep. Go! Speed. Hey, who's in there?
The first baseman, number 10, Yulieski Gurriel.
No, 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 no! Yeah! No, he beat it, he beat it. He's out. He's out.
Leading off for the Nationals, the left fielder, The first baseman, number 9, Eric Hey. The batter, number 14, second baseman, Carlos Jackson.
He's out.
Leading off the Houston, the left fielder, number 44, Yordan Alvarez.
0-1. Foul ball.
Now batting, shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Ball. Count 1-0. Hey! One ball, 2 strikes.
Now batting, the catcher, Martin Maldonado.
Two balls, no strikes.
The pitcher, number 35, Justin
That's out. Oh, that's out. Hey. Two balls, 2 strikes.
Leading off for the Nationals, the third baseman, Asdrubal Cabrera.
Count 0-2.
Now batting, catcher, Kurt Suzuki.
Ball 1, no strikes. One ball, 2 strikes, count.
Center fielder, number 16, Victor Robles.
I got to count 0-2. Three.
Leading off for the outfield, the center fielder, number 4, George Springer.
Ball. I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
The batter, the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Up next for the Astros, the right fielder, Michael
That's a
Brantley.
ball. Ball 2. 2-0. Now, inside. Hey. That's ball 4. Take the base.
The third baseman, number 2, Alex Redmond.
0-1's the count. No, he's safe. Oh, 1.
Leading up for the Nationals, the pitcher, Steven Strasburg.
No ball, 2 strikes.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Trey Turner. The right fielder, number 2, Adam Eaton. Leading off for the Astros, the first baseman, number 10, Yulieski Gurriel. The left fielder, number 44, Yordan Alvarez.
Hey. 0-2.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Carlos Correa. Ladies and gentlemen, leading off for the Nationals, the left fielder, Juan Soto.
Got it.
Now batting, the first baseman, Eric Thames. Now batting, the second baseman, Starlin Castro.
Inside, ball one.
Leading off for the Astros, the catcher, Martin Maldonado.
Ball and one. Ball two is the count.
The pitcher, number 35, Justin Verlander. The center fielder, number 4, George Springer.
No ball, two strikes.
Now back, second baseman, Jose
0-1's the count.
Altuve. Leading up for the Nationals, the third baseman, Asdrubal Cabrera.
0-1.
The catcher, number 28, Kurt Suzuki. Center fielder, number 16, Victor Robles. Now batting, the pitcher, John Doolittle.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League. Steven Strasburg gets the ball for Washington in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Steven Strasburg has been good since he put on a uniform. The pride and joy of San Diego State University. The closest thing we've seen to Nolan Ryan. Mid to upper 90s fastball. Great changeup, great curveball, and great slider. Very, very rarely do you see a guy have a 4-pitch mix that's as good as Steven Strasburg's.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Popped him up. Keyboom's got it, and there's one away.
Batting second.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg, a .339 batter. He's also taken him deep 4 times. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. Just a perfect afternoon for baseball. 80 degrees under clear blue skies. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more is in off the plate.
Not a bad spot to miss right there. Much rather have it run inside than out over the plate where the hitter can do a lot of damage.
The 1-2 misses off the plate.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Row. One inning, he'll be giving that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you can see some definite.
Meanwhile now, this is a drive out the straightaway right field, and it's going to get out of here. A home run. A solo home run off the bat of Freddie Freeman. As the Braves get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Loved a homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
Batting third, the second baseman, Ozzie.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
2-2 the count. Now here it comes. And try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up big-time RBI man Marcell Ozuna. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Braves get a run. Will Smith, a lefty from Georgia, will be the starter here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
2 balls.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Adam Eaton is on deck. He'll hit next. 3-1 to the National shortstop. And he fouls this one off. Here comes the payoff pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Smith will do this himself, and that's the first out.
Batting second, the right fielder, Adam Eaton.
Stepping into the box, Adam Eaton. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swinging a soft liner, and this is taken for the out.
Batting third.
So here's Starlin Castro. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. And this is swung on and grounded out to Swanson at short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg, he's totaled 4 hits in 16 tries. He also has 1 home run. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. d'Arnaud, a California-born ball player. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
The 1-1 home. Fouled away. Fouled off. Again, a 1-2. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Travis d'Arnaud goes down to become the first out here in the second inning. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and that'll bring up Ender Inciarte. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
So here's Johan Camargo as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Now a throw over, and he'll be back in standing up. Inciarte leads off first with 1 away. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And it's fouled away. One and one, here it comes.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball four anyways.
Smoke toward the hole, and that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Batting it.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in two places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and a guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. His past numbers with Stephen Strasburg comes in with 6 hits in 27 at-bats. He's also driven in 5 runs.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. He's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
Step on the bag for 1. The next to bat for Atlanta, Will Smith. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. And a throw behind the runner at third. Runner back safely. And now another toss over to third. And a dive, but he's back. Strasburg with a check at first. And the runner back easily. Perhaps wisely, another look to first, keeping particularly close tabs on him. First offering on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. Runner's back. Ready with the 0-1. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, don't kid yourself. I know those were 2 bad swings, but he hits middle of the order for a reason. It only takes 1 swing.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So here's the cleanup hitter, Juan Soto. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Slider laid off for a ball.
Ball 1, no strike.
1-1 the count now. Ran one in on him there as this is hit softly to third. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But, hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. So striding in, Ryan Zimmerman, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. Hit hard to third. Speared on the dive. No chance to get him at first. A great effort on that one, but it'll be scored a base hit.
Deaver, I'm going to tell you, every pitcher appreciates that. You have a runner in scoring position. Great job of knocking that ball down, keeping it in the infield.
Yeah, no doubt. And as a former infielder, nothing puts a smile on our face better than trying to save runs for you guys. We know how much it means, and he made a heck of a play. That diving stop would prevent a run. Now let's see if the pitcher can get us out of it.
He's set. Here it comes. A bouncer up the middle. Swanson picks it up, and the throw goes to first for the out, but that'll be enough to get the run home as they pull back to even at 1-1.
The pitcher, Defense. Strasburg.
Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Stephen Strasburg. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for the Nationals. We'll go now to the top of the third. All tied at 1-1. So it's back to the top of the order now. And that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
2-strike pitch from Strasburg. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time, and that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at-bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Freeman is a guy that thrives in these opposite-handed matchups. He's often considered one of the absolute best hitters in the game against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, because he's thinking big part of the field. He's not a dead pull guy. This is a guy that likes to use gap to gap. And when that's happening, you stay on anything fading away from you.
Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. On to first, and Strasburg's in control here, 2 away.
The batter, number 1.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
1-0.
The 1-0. Pulled toward right center field. Robles is going to have room out there as he puts this away.
Leading off.
First offering on its way.
Not shortstop.
0-1 the count.
Turner.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Another one sent foul. Ready with another 0-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Smoke toward the hole. And there are 2 away now. Here's Starlin Castro. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Albies has a play, and the inning is over. So they're held in. All set for the start of the inning. Stepping into the box, Marcell Ozuna. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, he failed to pull the bat off his shoulder in that one, Matty. Down on 3 pitches, pretty much a wasted AB. This has to be a better effort.
The 0-1 pitch. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today he's gone on strikes.
That's not an at-bat he or his hitting coach are going to be happy with at all. It's bad enough to go down on 3 pitches, but none of them were even in the strike zone. That's a bad look.
And I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
2-strike pitch from Strasburg.
Ball, that's outside.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Travis d'Arnaud with an even 2-2 count now. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors so far for Atlanta. Oh, and he's going to get rung up on a curveball, and that looked like a questionable strike at best. 2 away.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Ender Inciarte. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. He's set, and the pitch. Clears this one over toward first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Braves are set down 1-2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Juan Soto to the plate now. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Center fielder, number 16.
Stepping in, Victor Robles, reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
0-1.
Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
I'd like to see this lineup start working the count a little bit more and drive up this pitcher's pitch count.
1 run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Hard on the ground toward short, and a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner.
Well, there's a case, not that bad of a pitch, 0-2 D-roll, but something he'd like to get down and bury in the strike zone, no doubt about it.
Yeah, ground ball with eyes right there. Nice job by the offensive player, just to battle. 0-2's a tough spot to be in. He battled.
0-1, here it comes, and he fouls this one off. The 0-2 home, and a swing and a miss by Zimmerman as he set down on strikes here. There are 2 away. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
I'm set with the 0-1. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too, but he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Popped up. Freeman in foul ground makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1 back here in Milwaukee at Miller Park as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. Camargo was born in Panama. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Johan Camargo goes down for the first out in the 5th inning. From the stretch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
High in the air out to center field. Center fielder on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting.
Digging in for his 2nd at-bat, Will Smith. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Boy, not even close with that one, and he's behind 0-1.
Hey, he's close to having another quick inning right there with 2 quick outs. He's been very economical with his pitches, And if he continues to go like this, the bullpen might get a day off.
1-2 now to the Braves pitcher.
1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Now a curveball stays inside. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. He talked about how it's been one first pitch out after another, and that's been extremely frustrating to watch. They like to encourage their hitters to be aggressive, but to do so selectively. That means swinging at good pitches to hit, and given the 8 first pitch outs they've hit into, that doesn't appear to be the case today.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Pulls this one in the air out to left. There to handle it is Ozuna, and there's 1 away. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Stephen Strasburg. First offering on its way.
Ball, 10.
The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. One and 2 to the Nationals pitcher. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And he will get there to make the running. Now at the plate, Ronald Acuna. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Acuna is retired, and there's 1 away. So coming to the plate, Freddie Freeman, 1 for 2 with a solo shot that came back in the first inning. He's set. Here it comes. And that one swung on and missed. 0-1.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
Behind 0-2 now. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
And the ball is dropped.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes, desperate times, call for desperate measures.
And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna.
He swings and grounds it to short.
And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
The batter, the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
To the plate now, Travis d'Arnaud. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. No hits to this point. Oh, trouble lurking now. He's got it to 2-0.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Zimmerman has it, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. 2 left for Atlanta. Still tied 1 apiece.
Leading off.
Bottom of the inning now. Striding into the box, Adam Eaton. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Ozuna giving chase. Now a reach, and he takes a tumble here, but hangs on for the first out.
Second baseman.
Striding in now for the Nats, Starlin Castro. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. In there, a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
And they've got the runner hung up between first and second. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Big mistake there.
Clearly, he was just a little too anxious to break for second that time. He jumped early, and the pitcher did a nice job of just stepping off the mound and then dealing with the play from there. Sometimes you'll see a guy flinch and balk the runner to second on those types of plays.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Lifted the other way out to left center. Ozuna will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Here's Ender Inciarte. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys we're seeing.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
That's ball 4.
Hit out towards second. And that'll get through into center. So there's your possible go-ahead run on base now to lead off the inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And the next in is Johan Camargo as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a liner. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
The bat, number 7,
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2. He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame.
Well, pitching domination continues. Just a total of 2 runs on the board, so both of these starters should feel really good about their showings. If you love good pitching, this has been the game for you.
The batter, the pitcher, Will Smith.
At the plate now, Will Smith. As Strasburg will get ahead of him here with strike 1.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in these ABs. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced so far.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike.
Well, that's pretty much a no-brainer right there. If a guy misses that bad on a curveball, you've got to throw him another one. That was better recognition there.
2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. 1 left for Atlanta. Score remains. Into the box now, Victor Robles. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. And he takes ball 1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he has. Two 2-0 to the National center fielder.
2 balls, no strikes.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. And I think the question becomes, how much longer are they going to stick with this starter? Fatigue could very well become a factor at some point.
Yeah, that's always a tough question to answer for a manager, especially when your guy's still pitching well. You've got to kind of look for some signs. Is he starting to get hit more? Is he losing his command? Even if he's still throwing strikes, stuff like that.
Yeah, good points to keep an eye on if he continues on much longer. Fouled away. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he'll scramble back to the bag and be there safely.
Now, I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the key.
And he has just given them the lead late as this is down for extra bases. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run is also in, and with it, they take the lead.
Boy, those have to feel really good, Dero. You just get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through, and that's exactly what he did.
Ozuna is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. One for the next. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by one. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy.
Now the 0-1. Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when this pitcher's missing like he is.
Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the third time. One away for the Braves here in inning number 8. And in to bat next, one of the best run producers in the game, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs. So up steps Ozzie Albies. He's set, and the pitch. And that misses, ball 1. Both teams with try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Braves. They still trail it here 2-1. First pitch coming. Here it is. And oh, look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there.
That's a good pitch right there, but you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box,
on his way out to the mound now is the Atlanta skipper, and he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. Gave him 7 pretty good innings here, but he'll head to the dugout in line for a loss. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
that's a good job right there. Very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
The right fielder, number 2.
Adam Eaton digging in next. High in the air out to center field. Inciarte is right there, one down. At the plate, Starlin Castro is working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Popped up, Freeman has room in foul territory, but this will land untouched. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Pitch inside, the throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a one-run game, so that's a little risky. But hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
Man, I'm interested to see this next pitch. 3-ball.
And a reach with the backhand, but he comes up empty as that gets by him. They'll add a big insurance run here as the runner scores from second, and he'll reach second now with one away.
Boy, that's a big RBI right there to give this team a 2-run cushion going into the late innings. And it always makes it easier on the opposing pitcher to know they have a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Leo Mazzoni always used to say, old pitching coach for the Atlanta Braves, solos won't kill us, guys. And he's absolutely right. You give yourself a 2-run lead, a solo home.
And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but it gets by the glove down the line. And he will beat the throw home. It's a 4-1 score now. And the ball's waiting for him, and he's out at the plate as he pretty much just ran out of gas out there.
Victor Robles.
Victor Robles digging in now. Oh, he's able to get a glove on that one. No chance to make the play. Let's just hope he's okay on the mound. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Into the box, Ryan Zimmerman. He swings and misses. Throw down. And he is out at second. Caught stealing. Here's Marcelo Zuna due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
Swing and a looper to left. And that's in there. Base hit. The 9th inning's underway with a leadoff man aboard via the single. As we take a
Up next for Atlanta, the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
On his way out to the mound now is the Washington manager, and that's going to do it now for Steven Strasburg. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Standing in now, Travis d'Arnaud, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And he falls behind 0-2. Doolittle is pretty much a manager's dream coming out of the bullpen. High strikeouts, doesn't walk a lot of batters, usually a recipe for a lot of success.
Oh, that's one of the keys. I think if you were to build a perfect relief pitcher, you'd want a guy that throws a lot of strikes, that minimizes the base on balls, and nobody does it as good as this guy does right now in the game of baseball.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Line toward right center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. This will kick up against the wall now. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
It's so important, Mark, to start to make quality pitches, and if you don't, this is what can happen. 2 batters, 2 base hits, first and third, nobody out.
Yeah, and you just got to prepare yourself as an offensive player. You're just trying to get the runner in from third. You can't worry about creating a monster inning. Do your job.
No balls and a strike to count. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Fouled off. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Runners are at first and third with none out. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
In now, Johan Camargo, and he fouls this one off. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's a look over to first, and the runner will get back standing. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Throw over to third, and the runner back. Fouled away. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. Two away. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. His career line with Doolittle, he's 2 for 4. First pitch on its way. Splitter swung on and missed 0-1. Fouled off. And with about 32,000 in the building, they're on their feet now. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run.